Greetings, this is This and I Me, and I didn't get the little intro today because it's being kind of weird and it kept saying it was not responding as it was loading in. But I'm sure everything's fine. It's a little laggy, but everything's gotta be fine. Let me just take my allowance. And I don't like what's going on. Okay, it's probably fine. I mean, it's just gonna have to be fine. Okay, so before we get started, well, okay, let me think. Okay, it's not okay. What happens when I save and quit? Oh, yeah, no, see, you can't do it. I mean, if I want to throw away a whole day, but I absolutely don't want to do that. Okay, we just have to play through it. We gotta play through it. There's no other option. But do I need to go outside first? If we want to go to the side, okay, yeah, we should go do the room. No, this is really problematic though, isn't it? Maybe if I just stop and start the recording one more time, that'll be good. I don't think that that's going to fix it because even when I wasn't recording just now, it was still lagging like crazy. So, everyone just cry because that's what I would be doing right now if I didn't have to record an episode. But I'm a professional. Oops, that's not the right button. So we're not doing that. Oh. So I've already been to the root cellar and the trading post, and I like both of those options. I think that they're good. But I said that I would get more of the new options, so I guess we'll go shrine. Make an offering, receive a blessing. Okay. We'll go shrine because it's new and I haven't done it yet, but I really do like the other options. This place is a bit creepy. Okay, but before we make our offering and get a blessing, I mean, I don't even know if I have something to make, like, I don't even know if I have an offering. If it's a coin or a gem, I've got that. But before we get to that, this is why we can't have nice things. But that's not what I mean. I somewhat regret the whole posting the blueprints notes thing. And like, oh, they're going to be members first and then they're going to be public later on and blah, blah. Because guess what? As far as I could tell, I couldn't find any way to post a post on YouTube that is members first. They have a really dumb system because basically, if you guys don't know, this is how it works on YouTube. You can upload something, right? Like say a video, you upload it. Then you can schedule for it to go live, like for it to be public. So when you upload it, you can upload it at any time you want and then it will make it public at a specific time. You can also do that with posts. You can also do a thing where if something is a members only thing, you can have it be later a public thing. So it's members first, and then later they will put it to public. But what you cannot do is upload something, have it be public to the members, and then have it be public to the public. Basically, if I want to make something that is members first, so that therefore it's going to be members and then it's going to be public, the second that you upload it, it's going to be visible for the members. You can't schedule it to be visible to the members at a specific time and then have it switch to be public at another time. If you're uploading it members first, it's going to be available to see immediately. So you have to literally upload it at the exact time that you want it to be visible. That's just for videos. For posts, I mean, so it's a dumb system, but I thought you could do the same thing with posts. As far as I can see, I can make a members only post, but I can't make a members first post. And you cannot change whether something is private or whether something's public or members only, a post after it has been posted. You have to delete the post entirely. And I had to make a post on my phone because that's where my pictures were. And I didn't want to have to send the pictures to my computer in some convoluted way. So I couldn't find any of the settings there, so I hoped that maybe if I just made a draft of the post on my phone, then I could finish it on my computer. I didn't see that was a thing either. So basically, I made a post, a members post, and then I was hoping that I'd be able to schedule it to be members first after. That didn't work. So I deleted it, thinking maybe I just had to try harder. But that was not the case. So basically, right now, I've posted the notes as a members post, and it says members only. But just know, if you were like, hey, I thought that was going to be members first, I will just have to post the pictures again in a second post that is a public post later on. I'm not going to be able to convert the original post into a public post. I'm going to have to do every single post 2 times, which is terrible and horrible, and it means that I'm probably going to do fewer posts than I was initially planning of the blueprint notes. But true to my word, I at least have done it once. So like, I shared my blueprint notes. But I mean, I do have some more pictures already. I will probably post at least a few more, but the fact that I'm going to have to repost them all as separate posts for the public is so dumb. So I do regret that a little bit. Make an offering of coin may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Whoa, chill. 2. Oh, I have received the blessing of the dancer. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans. Blessing duration 3 days. Okay. This place is... I don't think this is the type of place for me. I'm never... Am I? I just don't feel like I'm ever going to have that many gems to spend. If I'm desperate and I really need to spin a floor plan, maybe it's helpful, but will I really have the gems? I don't know. Okay. Well, whatever. We gotta get going. We've got to get going, and we've got to go spare bedroom, probably. Right there. We've got to go... bedroom? Here. It's not a straight up path, which is a little odd, but it's the one I picked, okay? And den over on this side. And I guess I'll go this way first, because it's got me a gem. Thank you. Oh, okay. Speaking of blueprint notes, we gotta do the thing today. So I'm starting a whole new page of notes for this. Okay. Den. So we list the room. And then I want the number of pawns and the number of swans. Yeah. There are other words that could have a W in them in that spot rather than pawns and swans. Ow, I hit my elbow. But I don't know what those are. So this is my best guess so far. Okay, I see 2 swans. They're not small. I see 1 pawn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all that I see, right? Okay, so number of pawns is 1. Would that be considered small? Like, what size is this pawn? I guess for now I'd say it's small. So I put 1 and then in parentheses an S for small. And then we have 2 swans, and I would not put small. Those are definitely not small swans. Yeah. Okay. Next room. Not what I wanted to click on. Parlor. Parlor is the perfect place for me. Parlor is the place I want to be. No, I don't want that. Apple for a day of a healthy start. Apple, I do pray, will heal my heart. Okay, so this is the parlor. And so far I see one pawn. Okay. Write it down. Parlor. Pawn. 1. And that's kind of the same size as the one in the other room. Is it? I guess. I don't really know. Like, I know that the chess pieces can come in a bigger size than that. And I don't see any swans. Okay. Only one box is true. The black box contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems. So if this box were to be true, then both of these boxes are false. So it's not the black box and it's not the blue box, which means it's the white box. But let's not be too hasty, because 3 gems are on the line here. So if this box is false, then that means that these 2 boxes are true. Because that's the only way to have this be false. Right? Only one box is true is false, so that must mean that more than one box is true, which means these would both have to be true, and they can't both be true. So the gems are in the white box. Easy peasy, you're said then done. Thank you so much. Okay. Breakfast nook. But then we're gonna have to start going up after that, okay? We're curving around possibly a little too much. Okay. My key and my breakfast. Woohoo! Okay. An extra 10 steps guaranteed like most every day is really nice. I don't see any pawns or swans in this room. Do you guys see any pawns or swans in here? I'm not seeing it. Okay, hallway would be really good here if we rotated it. And I do have 8 gems. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much. Okay, because I'm a dancer. Okay. Pawn. Swan. Not seeing anything. Well, I certainly don't like all these dead ends showing up. That's kind of grotesque. So we're probably gonna have to go chapel. I say let's go chapel, but how about I just don't go in there yet? I don't want to use up my coin just yet. So let's go this way? Coin! Okay. Oh, the entry hall. I should have checked for swans and pawns in the entry hall. I'd say the spare bedroom has none. Okay. I can't fit the whole thing in my notes. I put everything too small because I figured I might need a second row. Okay, spare bedroom. Got nothing. Ooh. The walk-in closet is back again. I kind of want to just go walk-in closet already. So I'm going to do just that, guys. I'm going to do just that. Okay. A key. The compass. Okay. North more frequently. A key card. Okay. and a gem. Okay. To put everything right on the one table for me. So, I saw one swan in here, but I'm scanning carefully to make sure there's nothing else. Oh, one pawn. Okay. Okay, well that worked out nicely. Now we go this way. Okay. So there's something a little interesting here. You see this lamp? Are we calling that a pawn? We're not, right? That doesn't look... It looks more like a sorry game piece than a pawn, right? They wouldn't do hidden weird things like that, right? But this, see, I don't know if we consider this a swan. Because to me that's a paper crane, which is not a swan. But I'd say definitely a pawn. Now, I don't know if we need to know which ones are yellow and which ones are black. I have not been writing that down. Then there's another paper crane in here. Okay, well, there's at least a pawn. What is this, bedroom? Okay, there is at least a pawn that is small. And there is... I'm going to put the number 2 PC for 2 paper crane. I don't know if those count as swans. Okay. Yeah, we're ready to go. Well, okay. I guess kennel. Yeah. I'm gonna need to start going north at some point, though, guys. You said I would get north. Where's all the north? Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Oh. Hello, puppy. And hello, dig spot. Nice! A rabbit's foot! Okay, cool. So no swans, no pawns as far as I can tell. Okay. Well, pantry is perfect. Unless I want to do this one, but rotate. I do get 2 gems. So we could. Do they rotate it the right way, though? Oh. Is it random? I'm gonna waste another gem to find out. Because, like, you rotated that the wrong way, buddy. Why won't it rotate this one? Okay, so we wasted 2 gems. But I was learning that it doesn't... I thought... Because the other time it only rotated 2 of the 3 floor plans. But I thought that that was because the 3rd floor plan just... It didn't matter. Like, it only has 1 acceptable positioning. So that's why I didn't rotate it. But that seemed like that there were 2 that very clearly could have been rotated for me. And they only rotated the 1. So now I at least learned something, but I don't like what I learned. Okay. Swans and pawns. I don't see any of those things in here. Oh, and none in the kennel either. And I didn't write that down. Okay, so kennel has 0, 0, and pantry has 0, 0. Okay. Good. Let's keep going. I pressed the wrong button every time. Well, corridor, obviously, because I keep dead-ending everything, and we don't want that to happen. That would be preferable to stop happening, please. No pawn, no swan. Yeah. Okay, kitchen or commissary? Commissary. Wahoo! Pawn. Swan. Okay, what about in here? I don't see any. I wonder if it's all been the same color of room so far. No, it hasn't. There's been blue rooms and purple rooms. At the very least. Okay, we've got some crazy things for sale today. Crazy as in, like, I could buy it all. I could very easily spend my money on all of this. But we usually always get the shovel. For sale today. Oh, everything's at a discounted price. That's fantastic. So the shovel, sometimes I get a shovel somewhere, but like, I don't really like to risk it. So let's grab the shovel, and I have 6 coins, so I can get the sleeping mask or the metal detector. I'll get the metal detector. Okay, and I'll come back for that other stuff later if I've got the coin. Why not? So day 20 and day 21, 50% off. I finally got to the sale day. Okay. Keep going. They really hate me today, don't they? I feel like the pathing is terrible today. Like absolute garbage. Actually terrible. Okay. That is not a pawn. Okay, no pawns, no swans. Observatory. The observatory. Observatory 00. We're good, we're good. Do I get the star thing? Do we leave? I don't know what it is, and I don't think it's in the book. I'm leaving. Okay, fine. I'll check the book, but I don't think it's in here. I don't like to gamble. Oh, it is in here. Excuse me, pardon. I would like to look at the stars today. I would like to look at the stars. Thank you. Whoa. Okay. And now, which way am I going? Oh, this way. Okay, good thing I've got my handy dandy shovel. Yay! How many is it? 3? I can get the salt shaker. A worthless old brick. Okay. So we can go down to the basement now if we want to. I believe. The foundation has no swans, no pawns. You gotta write it down. So I want to go... Let's go this way first. Because it's the more restricted pathing. Ooh. Okay, let's check the other door first. Oh, okay. Wow, yeah, still absolutely garbage pathing. I guess I'll have to take the gymnasium. And I really don't want to go in there yet. But I might just as well. Yes! I was hoping maybe the shoes would be in here, and they were. Okay. I like how some of the items, like, you find them in places that make sense. Like, you find the shoes, or at least you find them most often, in the gymnasium, or, like, one time I found them in the locker. Like, in a locker in the locker room. Like, isn't that so cute? Okay, swan? Pawn? No. I'm just gonna call this the gym. Okay? Because I ain't writing all that. 0, 0. Okay. The down path. First. I guess I have 8 gems. I might as well try to rotate this. Oh, thank God it rotated. But that's not a good rotation. Wait, is there a good rotation? I mean, this is kind of a good rotation. There is nothing better than this, right? No, there is. Yeah. If we went there. Oh, that would be a good rotation. We'll try one more time. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Because I'm a dancer, Your Honor. I dance. I dance. Okay. Houston, we have a pawn. One pawn. Are any of these pictures of a swan? No. I'm gonna say no. Office. Now it does use a lot of gems, but it's good pathing and I don't want to give it up. So I'll do it. Wow, okay. The swans and pawns in this room, let me tell you. We got one paper crane. Two paper cranes. Chill for a second. Okay, fine, don't chill for a second because it's right in front of me. No pawn? Really? Oh, well, because there's a different thing in this room. There usually is only one type of chess piece. What is this? The office. So we can open up the safe. That's what that does, right? Has this already been... Okay. March of the Count. So, a lot of these words I know of a relevance in another place. Like we have Flight of the Queen. And the thing that I call the Queen, but that I wanted to call a Valkyrie. I can't say that word anymore because I know Valkyrie, and that's not it. It's Valkyrie? Is kind of like, she looks kind of like that because she has wings. March of the Count, I mean, we have count as a word in our, like, puzzle thing. And then herrings of the major, they just talked about red herring on that sheet that I got the other day. So, like, these words are all, like, coming together. In a way that I don't know if I still need to decode something there or not. I have that all in my notes, though, if I end up needing it. Okay. So, what is run payroll? After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. Servant's quarter, maid's chamber. Okay, I don't ever get those. Like, I've had the maid's chamber once, but, like, it just doesn't happen often, so I wouldn't run payroll yet. It wouldn't make sense. Now, spreading gold in the estate. That possibly is helpful. But I wonder if maybe I should... Do I need to do this right now? No. Swan song. Yeah. I think we're good. So yeah, should I spread gold or should I... Oh, okay, wait. So there's this. Yet another safe. Did I ever decide on some other code to try? I don't know. I feel like I probably still just don't know it. Okay, so let's draft whatever is here. Gosh, I guess just guest bedroom. And then before I even walk in there, okay, now that, like, that's the maximum amount of rooms I can do, like, without having to leave somewhere far away. Let's spread gold in the estate. Okay. Now I'm assuming that the more rooms you have, the more rooms will happen to get gold in them, and therefore the more gold was spread. But maybe it's always the same amount of gold, and the more rooms you have, the further out all the gold is spread, and the more annoying the more annoying it is. I don't really know. But, we did it this way, okay? We did it this way. Thank you for the car keys. And 5 golds. Yay! Okay. Now this room has a pawn. I see that. One pawn. And that's looking like that's it. Okay. So the metal detector should tell me if there's gold. Beautiful. We could go back through the gymnasium. We can go through the drawing room. Okay. Don't backtrack yet. Keep going forward. Conservatory would be great. Yeah. Sorry, courtyard. I was looking at my map. Courtyard. I mean, yeah. I'm kind of running out of gems, but this is fine. A key! Okay, and now all doors are unlocked in this space. Because of the puppy. A nail. Old rusty nail. Watch out, Simon. Watch out. Okay. That's it for here? Right? Okay, yeah. No pawns or swans. What is this called? Courtyard. I'm not going to open the trunk with this key. I think that's a bad idea. I have 14 coins. I might as well go in there and see what they've got, right? And draft from that direction. Yeah. Okay, that is not a pawn. Okay, so I'm guessing no coins. Not being alerted to anything. Does there happen to be a swan in here anywhere? I guess all of these have wings, because they're all like angels or saints or something, but like, look at her. She seems like a queen who flies, or whatever they were calling it. Okay. I guess, church has nothing. Oh, sorry, chapel. Chapel has a big old goose egg times 2, which is 0. Morning room on this side then. And I get 2 gems, thank God. Okay. Much better. Much better way to start my day. Thank you for the 2 soap bar gems. This newspaper, we read the whole thing, right? Yeah, okay. The Reddington Herald. Do you see a pawn? Do you see a swan? If you do, let me know. Well, like, you guys don't let me know. I don't need your help. Okay. Well, I guess morning room is clear. Clear! So we've been making good progress pathing wise. I guess let's go garage. Yeah. And I wonder if I can make another offering. Or if you can only make 1 per day. I don't know. Well, I suppose I can't get out there right now because the power is wrong, right? Like, I'm assuming I'm going to get clear instruction in all of these situations that all of these notes and clues are for. And then I'll know how to put it all together. But maybe I'm just supposed to be doing a better... Like, maybe I just need to know more. Maybe I just need to try harder. Okay. Did these places have... Oh, they do have things in here. Nice! Okay. So I thought maybe it wouldn't have anything because I'd already gotten the upgrade disc. But it had stuff anyway. Okay, but while that's on that page, let me just say... Garage... 0, 0. Okay. This is a treasure map, right? Yeah. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, 1 more up. I was like, isn't that where I am right now? Okay. Have I encountered anything that needs the magnifying glass today? Drop-off address is 14227. Surely I wrote that down somewhere, right? That seems extremely important. Oh, maybe I didn't write it down because it wasn't in red. But no, I'm going to. So third time, Carr, Babbage, Christoph are all notes I have. Denny is another name. I'm going to put Denny and then the $sign as if that's going to help me at all. But it says Denny would have the payment ready. 14227. Sandy Heights. I'm going to be posting the same page when I post the notes. Like, even though I already took a picture of the page, it'll have a picture taken of it again, regardless of whether it changes or not to that page. So it's going to be like a, what do you call it? It's going to be like a I Spy to see whether I added something to that specific page or not. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should be trying 14227 in one of the safes. So yeah, we can't open that up until we get the power on. No, the power off? We want the power off, I guess, in here. Okay, I'm ready to leave here though, right? Yes, I believe so. And then leave here and go that way. So if I go down through the hallway, there's no need for me to go through those rooms, right? If I want to check for more gold, I could go through those rooms. Okay. But I don't think that that's quite necessary just yet. We'll just go the way that we go. Oh gosh. Should I rotate the library? I'm really running out of gems if I do that. But I don't want to miss the treasure. And this is the only thing that I have that could possibly... Oh god. Okay. It's the only thing that I could have that could possibly get me to the treasure spot. You know? Do we have a new book today? Pawn. Swan. Nothing. Right? I see nothing. Seeing as we walked all the way up here, let's check our book. Oops, I'm flipping the pages too quickly. Like, I wonder if they're showing me things that are important, like things that are clues. Calm down with the tool shed, okay? I've gotten it like twice. Den, parlor, pantry, makes sense. Okay. I've made a couple of contraptions, not many. 10 golds for a gem pack. I've only ever gotten one stamp. They're like, look at the stamp. I've written it down. Actually, I didn't write it down, but I looked at it. I never actually wrote it down, though. But I mean, it's never come up again either, so we've got that. Look at the pretty observatory. Ballroom, I want to get it so bad. What's the other thing that they're saying? Oh, the study? Huh. Okay. I can't believe I still have 60 steps. Like, what is going on? What is this one for? Ooh, okay. Wow. Oh my. Okay. Parlors drafted 21, parlors solved 20. My shame. Upgrade discs 6. Okay. Well, let's get ourselves some treasure. Oh wait. I have to read my new book. A Sightseer's Guide. Oh, and also let me switch the page back because I have to write down that the library has nothing. Library 0, 0. My rows of zeros are so squiggly. Okay. Darl Andrew, A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Anne Babbage, Lord Evanson, and M. Lowry. Interesting. Okay, now I don't know if I was noting this down for the other ones, but I've got to put that Lord Evanson is in blue, and Simon P. Jones is in red, but it's always in red, and plus that's handwriting. So, now A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, that is all in red as well. So does that mean that this is not A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington? Because that is not handwriting. You ever think about that? Introduction. The third largest city in Fen Aries, and site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Oh, wait, I read that completely with the wrong, stresses, I think. So it says the third largest city in Fen Aries, and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. No. Oh my god, the pictures are so pretty. But is there anything within these pictures that would be pertinent? That would be crazy if there was, right? Talk about I Spy. Okay, I see nothing there. The botanical gardens, my god, this is a beautiful picture. Look at the colors. It's so pretty. Okay, I see nothing there. And then this is the same, this is just holly. We've seen that before. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Aegean canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Okay. And then, however the heck you'd say that, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Okay. I'm just going to write down, so it's ILEXMESERVEAE. Holly. Now, I don't know, Mainway Station, 1,000 species, I don't know, okay? I don't know. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son, Lionel Epson, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Whoops. Okay, do I have to write all those dates down? I feel like I don't, but I feel like I will regret it if I don't. Gosh. I've noted it down. Noted. Moving on. Doesn't seem like there's anything in these. They're just beautiful pictures. Trinsdale Lake, Mount Holly. Okay. This is fine, guys. We got it. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. Swans, you say? In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fenary's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Okay. Where do I have that? Where do I have that? Where do I have that? 100 Bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. Okay, Sandy Heights, we know about Denny and all them. Locations are starting to matter. This is scary. Okay. Okay, so 100 Bells, tea room. That is, Trinsdale Lake. Okay, southern shore of Trinsdale Lake. Am I going way too far, guys? Is it like, this is literally not important? We're not going to Trinsdale Lake. I don't know. Open Monday and Friday. Okay. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. Okay, question though. Why did you say it was 11,220 feet if you're British? I don't understand. You're speaking my language, but it doesn't make sense to me. Okay. We can write that down. That's fine information. Just kind of put that information anywhere. Mount Holly is 11,220 feet. Okay. Tallest mountain, sure. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Okay, I don't know if that stuff is important, but I will write down that the estate is 80 acres. Okay, and then the schoolhouse closed in 66. Do we need that? Okay. Schoolhouse closed in 66. Okay. Some of these things are coming up more and more often. The Mainway Station Bazaar. Okay, it's a lot of red at this propaganda bazaar. I don't know, is it propaganda bazaar? For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now, the turnstile's footbridge and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Okay. What is this? Angel Tower. Angel Tower. Okay, we've got Angel Tower, we've got Mount Parma, what does that say? Featherfall Keep, Reddington, Mount Holly. That's so small even with the magnifying glass. Does it say Tanner Fork? Botanical Gardens. Mainway Station Bazaar. What else? This one up here. Burroughs End. 100 Bells. What is this? The Aries River? Close enough. Okay, I think I need to jot down this map. Okay, I've noted it all down, but I highly doubt I'll even be able to make sense of it later. It's the most messy, cramped map I've ever drawn in my life. How many maps I've even drawn in my life? I don't know, but that one's bad. Okay. Finally, we get the treasure. We get the treasure. I guess study? While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. They're judging me for never having drafted this one, so I guess we draft this one. Although I'm cutting off all my pathing, it's not good. The aquarium would be better, but then I'm using a gem. Okay, fine. Study. You want me to go to the study? Fine, I'll go to the study. It's a new room, guys, a new room. You've got to be kidding me. Another safe? But I've never once discovered a safe in my life. Okay, wait, why are you saying treasure map like right here? Like, I know. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Okay, but... Oh, okay, I just dig in the floorboards? Okay. Come on, give me something good. Give me something really, really good. It's taking a long time. I mean, I guess to dig through floorboards with a shovel, it would take a certainly long time, wouldn't it? One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. Is that really 8 gems? Yes! Oh my god, so worth it. That's horrifying. Look at that. Wow. Saved, guys. We're saved. We're saved. I have 8 gems. Okay, so the first thing though that I'm doing is scanning for pawns and swans. That is not a pawn. Oh my god, wow. Okay. I'm gonna say nothing. Okay, I'm going to say study. Study. Don't you walk out of that room. Don't you walk out. Okay, it's not walking out of the room. Oh, there's a globe in here. Okay, we gotta mark that down. I don't know where I have been putting that in my notes. Where have I been writing which rooms have globes? Oh, okay. Drafting room, observatory, study. Wasn't there another one? I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting, but okay. And so far I have 2 trunks on the estate, but I don't really want to use my keys for them. Okay, so we noted down the globe. We noted down there's no swans or pawns. There is, however, whatever that is. And it's on the spot D8? Okay. Study? Is it a king? Or I think it's a king or a queen, but I don't know chess. D8. Okay. Like, I feel like that one hasn't shown up yet for us. Okay. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Face and ace. Oh, I already got that. Oh, they're teaching you. 44 letters in the message. Unused pairings. Glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, groan, gown, snack, sack. Those don't matter though, right? That's just a hint, right? Guys, I knew this before this. I was all like, oh, I wonder how many people would figure this out. But I guess everyone can figure it out if they just go to the right room. Like, they show you right here. This looks just like my graph. Okay, but I already figured that out on my own. I'm so glad that I figured that out on my own because it was so satisfying. And like, this is fine and all, but like, I'm glad that it took me so long to get here that I figured it out on my own before I got here. Like, what if this was one of the first rooms that I went to? You know, not first, obviously, because I'm sure that there's some constraint that makes it not be that long, but or that makes it not be that early. Oh, but that's still so cool. Okay. So we have another safe in here. Craft raft, draft raft, smile mile, vial viral, coat cat, cold old, sturdy study, face ace, beard bard. So they really are just really try to drill it into you that that's what you do with the pictures. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. I mean, we didn't get them for all the rooms, but we got them for most all the rooms. But so there's no further clues or information on perhaps what order I should be reading this now that I'm done. D8? Date? D8 is date. Does that have any significance? But like, yeah, what do I do once I have all that? Because it still is kind of gibberish to me. But I'm trying to count the swans and the pawns. I'm doing what I can. Okay, I don't know. This is probably for this safe, right? Safes 8 crack, dates 8 gates, small count swans is probably for this safe. Safes 8. We had D8. Does that matter? Safes 8 crack, dates 8 gates, small count. And like, they're even showing me that this is not a spot right here, which I was assuming it wasn't. But there just says 44 letters in the message. It doesn't necessarily say that those are supposed to be words. I don't know. I guess I can... Was it 1, 4, 2, 2? Like, it makes no sense that this would be for this safe because this man didn't have anything to do with that number. Where did I write it? 7, I believe, is the last number. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still at a loss with every safe, I guess. Okay, so we need to go to the gymnasium? Yes. Okay. To the gymnasium. To the gymnasium. Oh. Thank you. We probably should draft this one now. I have 6 keys. Yeah, might as well. Okay. There's so many things showing up on my screen. Billiard room, I guess. That continues our pathing. Hello? Okay, billiard room. But I don't know if I should go unlock the foundation one now as well. I feel like I should. I know I don't want to be stepping through the gymnasium a whole bunch, but I should straight up... Okay. Straight up come all the way back here. And buy these other things, right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go away. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Good. Now, if we backtrack a little bit more to the kennel, we can dig there. And we might get a little bit more money on the way. Okay. Yay! A coin. Hello. Good job. Good job. Okay, and then more coins here. Perfect. Oh, good job. Okay, and then if that's a bedroom, I should step into there, right? Yeah. Step into here. We got some extra steps. And now we can work our way back out. Unless I want to go back down to the spare bedroom to check for more coins. No coins in here. And I don't think there are any coins in there. Like, I don't see any there, so they would have to be close. And if they're close, I feel like the metal detector might be beeping already. Any coins in there? Okay. Well, yeah, I think that's kind of fine to have gone through all there like that. Maybe, to a degree. I didn't check my steps, like, you know, if we're net positive or whatnot. I didn't really check that, but okay. Let's try going this way. I'm just trying to keep the loose ends in order, right? So I know that I still have 2 trunks. Those are loose ends. But other than that, I think I've gotten like all the dig spots and stuff. Spreads gems into each room. I already have 10, but that would be nice. But also, it's been kind of far and I haven't gotten the security room yet. Like, that seems scary to me, that I haven't drafted it yet. But I don't need it. I've got a key card. Maybe it's fine. I have a key card. So let's just get here instead. Wait, did that say it spreads gems into every green room? Oh, well, I have a couple of those. Actually. I do have a few. So no pawn, no swan. Okay, yeah, the courtyard and the morning room are the other ones. Okay, and it's not the best, but... So what is this? Patio. Patio. 0. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Keep going. Going up. Okay. So the greenhouse is a dead end, but it would get us an opening to the antechamber if I get the broken lever. But I don't like having dead ends. I can't do it. I can't do it. Kitchen. Kitchen. Okay. Wow. Was there always windows here? No, there's not. There's usually a whole bunch of shelves here. It's so pretty. That means the shelves are probably not important, right? The shelves with all the jars on them? Because sometimes they're not even there. So it'd be kind of crazy if they were important, right? Okay, I don't see any pawns or swans. But maybe when there's shelves there, there would be. I don't know. I'm going to put kitchen 0, but question mark. Okay. It's glazed salmon in the... or for dinner, if I have an aquarium. Okay. Otherwise, we've got some things here. Chef's salad, 5 for every green room in my house. It's $5. I don't really need that right now, so we'll buy it if we need it. Okay, they're giving me a second chance at the security room. Should I rotate it? Nah, it wouldn't make any difference. Okay. What else? What other point is there to get the security room? It's actually just for the doors, isn't it? Should I just hold out and still not get it? Is it just for the doors? I mean, viewing the inventory, but... conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Okay, let's do conference room because it's cheaper and I'm being extra chintzy today even though I have a million gems. So what is my actual problem? Is this still the same thing it always is? Seemingly, yes. Okay, I just didn't know if that extra little bit of line was something. This room has no swans and no pawns. It's called the conference room. Oh, I gotta make a second row. Okay. Yeah, I mean, use it. Okay. The utility closet I do really need, but am I gonna dead end right there? I don't think so. Passageway! And then we hope that we get the utility room off of one of these branching paths. And passageway definitely doesn't have any of those things that I was talking about, but I will note it down anyway. Okay. Oh, okay, so that one's locked. That one's locked. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, the rooms are getting bad. So I could rotate this and draft it, but it's gonna be a lot of gems to do that. We could YOLO it with the dark room. At the dark room, I'll maybe get a gem, but only when the lights are turned on. The music room, I'll get 2 keys. Is it worth the gems to go for the music room? I don't even know if when I rotate it, it's going to be a good rotate, though. Or I could just use 1 gem and redraw and hope I get something different. Can I get the ballroom? I'm going to redraw. Ballroom, ballroom, ballroom. Oh. Boiler room is so close to ballroom looks-wise when it's sliding into place. It's not what I wanted, but it is better pathing. And maybe we can end up redeeming ourselves from the last pathetic attempt. Is it weird, though, that I get the boiler room and one of the doors is blocked? Do I rotate it now? I may be completely throwing. But let's just try this out. It's still not right. Security has better pathing. I'm going security. I don't know. Things aren't working out for me, are they? Like, I need everything to go perfectly, and it's not going perfectly. There aren't even any items in here. I've got a lucky rabbit's foot and a metal detector. What's up? Let's see how much stuff I'm missing. 1 fruit, 2 gems, 4 coins, 2 trunks. Why am I missing a fruit? 1 fruit, 2 gems, 4 coins, 2 trunks. Okay. Should I even change the keycard system? There's no fruit in this room, right? Okay. I guess there's no fruit in here. The keycard system... it's operational. There's no point in me... What's it called? Disabling it because I have a keycard. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. If I have a keycard, I can open all of these, right? And then the offline mode. Offline mode. So if I turn the power off, I haven't turned the power off yet because I have no circuit breaker thing. So they're on, it's online right now. Online Offline can be unlocked. Online is going to be locked. I mean, but that's fine, right? I don't know. But maybe now we'll have doors I can open with the key card because I'm running out of keys. But the key card is forever. Security. Okay, I feel like I wrote that weird. 0 and 0. I feel like I've never gotten the security room this late, and I don't feel like I've gotten the security room after I've gotten the key card. But I think that is okay. And I think that I want to go... Well, we can see if we can connect to the antechamber here. Okay, we can not yet. Because I'm really running out of keys. Okay. Ooh. The utility closet. It would open up the garage thing, and it would disable the gymnasium. But the key cards we don't care about, right? So I don't need the utility closet that badly, right? I mean, it would be good for this room. But what if I just draft YOLO? What if I just YOLO draft? Oh. What if I just YOLO draft? Oh. Okay, so this is looking really bad for me in terms of keys. Was that billiard room door locked? I think it was. I can never decide whether I want to prioritize unlock like the billiard room door, because if you end up drafting something that's a dead end but that will give you items, you don't mind drafting a dead end down there. Or unlock the doors that are in the more progressive pathings, not a dead end pathing, because you gotta save your keys to like make progress. I never know, because like we could go to the billiard room, unlock that door, and then draft the storeroom, and we get our key right back. But I don't know if that's the right idea or not. I'm going to pretend that that's the right idea and therefore do that. But I have to go through the gymnasium again. Unfortunately. Right? Yes, okay. Don't accidentally go through the gymnasium if you don't need to. I went the wrong way. There's more doors out of the gymnasium. I thought there were only 2 in my mind. Okay, we wasted steps big time. But it's okay. It's okay. We're fixing it. We're fixing it all. Okay, so see here. I don't want to use any more gems. So the dining room is great and all, but the pathing is terrible. I would have to use a gem to rotate it. So instead, I can just do this, and I can get more steps. But do I really need more steps? I mean, there might be a... Oh, there's keys in the billiard room. I never stepped into the billiard room. I've got keys in here. Okay. But then the dark room we're gonna have to unlock. Is the dining room smarter but use a gem? No. Bunk room. It's all gonna be fine. It's all going to be fine. Okay. Pawn or swan? Anywhere. Oh, fruit! That's where the fruit was! Because I never stepped in here before. Okay. So steps-wise, not bad at all. Okay, billiard. I have to write it down. There's nothing. There's actually nothing in a lot more rooms than I thought in terms of swans and pawns. Nothing comes up a lot more often than I thought. Okay, 4. 3 times 3? 9. Okay. 3 times 3 is 9 times 2 is 18. Okay. 1, 5, 7, 10. -7 is 3. Divided by 1 is 3. Nice. Oh no, they only gave me 1 key. Okay. That is tough, but it's okay. Thank you for the steps. They're telling me that there's something in here, but I don't. Oh, over here. Thank you. I was hoping maybe a key, but that's okay. Okay, so I see 2 pawns. Okay, we're back up to 50 steps, which is not bad. So I go billiard, gymnasium, foundation. Billiard, gymnasium, foundation. I'm still not going to buy anything from the kitchen. Okay, back in the passageway. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like, what, 5 locked doors? And I have 2 keys. Okay. Let's go this way first. Use. Well, I have 3 keys because I have a special key. Oh, the pool room would be so nice to do the thing with the water level. But I really need keys, so I'm going to do storeroom and hope we get the pool room in a different spot. Okay. Because I really need the keys if I want to keep making progress. Okay. So this room has a pawn that I would say is not small. Okay. Our first not small pawn. Maybe our first? I don't know. So this is storage. And it's going to have 1, but not a small one. Okay, storeroom, whatever. So I called it the wrong thing. Passageway. Use. Don't use the silver one. Oh, God. I don't like these. I don't like these options. At all. Redraw. And please give me something good. Dang it. Okay, I didn't get the boiler room, or I did. I didn't. I was going to, but then I didn't. Okay. Boudoir. If I ever literally knew how to open any singular safe in this game, I would have so much stuff all the time. But I've literally never figured out any one of them. Where? Oh, here. I'm like, where are they telling me that there's something in this room? If I knew how to open any one of the safes. There's like 4 safes. Boudoir, office, study, and drafting room. At least. I don't see any pawns or swans in that picture. I don't see any pawns or swans in this room. Surprisingly. But hey, that's me. I'm a dancer for the next 3 days. Okay. Boudoir, nothing. We hope and pray. Hey, there we go. That's what I want. The vault will give me 40 coins, and it requires 3 gems, and I have 3 gems, but I don't have any safety deposit box keys, so I'm going to prioritize the pool. See if we can get the pump room again, but I have so few options left, it's not looking likely. Okay, pawn, swan. I'm going to say no. Why does the ceiling look so different today? The ceiling looks weird. Is it always like that? I guess. This is so scary. But this is fine for me, right? I open this up and it's fine. So I'm going to say pool. 0, 0. We draft whatever is here. Music room would give me more keys. But I'm using up all my gems. This is fun, but I'm using up all my gems. This, the only reason I need it right now, I guess, is for the dark room. Like, I shouldn't use up all my gems, right? But it would be so nice if we could fill in every spot. Am I trying to fill in every spot today? I've never done it before, and I'm so close to doing it. I have to make sure to look for paintings in this room. Okay, so the utility closet, it does have paintings. Okay, I just don't want to draft something that's not even going to have paintings. Do I go music room or not? I don't know. I feel like it's a dumb idea. I shouldn't use all the gems, but I'm doing it. Why am I doing it? This is a bad idea. This is the choice that no one would have made. Okay, I don't know. This is either a box or a crate. C-R-E-A-T-E? Create? It must be create and crate, so it's an E? I don't like that. E doesn't seem like the right thing at all. It seems like it should be an N. I'll put E as like a maybe, but I thought it's an N. Why am I writing down all the ponds and swans? If it's an N, then this would clearly be paint, right? P-A-I-T. I don't know what a paint is. Except it kind of sounds like I'm trying to say paint with a stuffy nose. I don't like anything that's going on. Is this the... Oh, it is the prism key. It's so pretty. Okay. Green, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop. I'll draw one of the same color. Okay. Sure. Sure. So, don't use the prism key here. Use a regular key. Now they give me the ballroom. That is sick and disgusting that you would even try to do that to me. I'm sick. I'm sick. We have to go dining room. It's the only option. But at least I can eat dinner. Unlike in real life. At least we can have something to eat. I don't think I need to write down the ponds and the swans anymore, but I will anyway. Yeah. And we don't have an aquarium, but I'm just gonna eat now. Lemon glazed salmon. Dining room. It's got one pond, small. It's got 0 swans. Okay. Have dinner. I don't think I even need all these steps because I'm running out of rooms, but thank you so much. Yeah, so this is wheat and heat. Okay, yes, I remember. Wheat and heat. And then this is the antechamber that we didn't get to open up on that side, but we're trying to fill in the map, I guess. You know, I'm trying to do what I can that is like something that I haven't tried yet. And so that's something I haven't tried yet. We haven't filled in the map. We go through security, correct? Okay. I guess I'll go this way. And I'll use the north key. Just because, like, let's try and connect all the antechamber doors if we can. You know, why not, right? So we'll use the silver key. Yeah. Prism key doesn't matter. It doesn't give you blue for blue. Okay. So Chamber of Mirrors, I can't go through it. It's a dead end if I do it. because you have to be able to get to all sides of it, and the boudoir is already blocked off. So I don't think it matters. But it would be free. Like, do I just consider it a dead end and move on with my life? Or the archives is better pathing, but no, let's do Chamber of Mirrors. Like, the archive is just too scary. And then, I mean, I'll push the button anyway. Oh, right, and I can see... Oh, we already have the letter for here, don't we? Yeah, I already have a letter for here. Hose and house. It is a U, yes. So they're telling me there's stuff in here, but I can't reach it yet. Like, there's nothing in this exact spot that I'm standing in, right? I don't think so. Okay. Keep going. We have to draft blind now. This one, it's good to do the north-facing one, right? Oh, I already did that one. Do I want another red off of here? I don't think so. Regular key, please. Okay, so it's either this one or this one. And stop. Okay, this one. Oh, dang, I shouldn't have got that repeat one. I don't want repeats like this. Like, not to be weird about it, but like, I actually don't. I want to get new rooms. Okay, I mean, we got another key and more steps, but I don't necessarily need those. Okay, but I'm not blind anymore. I'm not drafting blind here. Okay. Oh, this is garbage. I should never have gotten the Chamber of Mirrors. I needed more unique things than this. This stuff is... I ruined my chance. I'm devastated. What a failure. What a failure. I needed to get to those two upper rooms so that I could see the letters for them. What in the world ends in W-E? Oh, it seems like it would be an old-timey word. Okay, well, I'll get the storeroom in case I need gems. Oh, hello. To draft one of these last rooms that I try and draft. I have one gem. Not that that helps me at all. Okay, yeah, use the stinking key. Why have I done any of this? Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. This one. Well, there you have it, guys. They said, get on out of here. Forget about it, buddy. Your time is up. I was so close to filling the whole thing out, and I was so close to getting all the letters. Okay. Let me run back out. Which way is going to be out? The passageway, conference room, kitchen, something like that. Let me run out and see if I can make another offering. Because that would be cool. I don't know which way is out of here. I mean, this is a way out, right? Do I need to go into the basement if there wasn't anything there? Like, if I didn't change anything? I don't think there's any reason for me to go down there, right? If I didn't change anything? Okay. I think I should just go out and see if we can get an additional... Oh, some of the trunks could have had gems. Maybe I should have used some of my... Well, the keys, I don't know. Slim pickings. I was really hesitant to use the keys. I don't know. There was a right answer, but how was I supposed to know what it was? If the offerings last more than a day, take back gold? Wow, that's crazy. I don't know if I take back gold if I can do a different one. Or if I take back gold, that's just the end of it. You have been cursed. Each time you draft a bedroom, lose a step. Each time you draft a hallway, lose a key. Each time you draft a green room, lose a gem. Each time you draft a shop, lose a coin. And each time you draft a red room, lose all of the above. Curse duration 2 days. But can I make another offering? I was going to give you so much money, dude. I was going to give you literally everything I had. I was going to give you $27. And you judged me. You judged me too soon, buddy. You judged me too soon. Okay, so the next 2 days are probably going to be shot. Nothing good is going to come out of that. And we end it here. I'm going to have extra steps, but I'm not going to be able to do anything because I'm going to lose all my items constantly. Do you guys see how many gems I had today? And yet it still wasn't enough. So it's just going to be bad. Bad, 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 bad. Let's just get that in our heads immediately. And I'm going to call it a day. So I tried. I really did. Hopefully I cut down this episode enough for it to not be insanely long because it was a long, long time. And I don't want to keep splitting up the episodes. So maybe I will have cut a little bit of like me just walking to and from. Even if it sounded like I was going to be saying things and stuff, maybe I cut it out anyway. But that's it for today. We'll see what comes next time. I don't know. I felt like I was doing a lot in terms of note taking, but I don't think the word is pawn or swan. So I think maybe I was doing absolutely nothing in terms of note taking. Today might have been pointless. We drafted the study, which was a new room, but how do I draft or call it a day the right way? Okay. So yeah, don't take back the money. I didn't know if taking back the money would punish me or if taking back the money would allow me to try to get another blessing. It says make an offering, receive a blessing. It doesn't necessarily say make an offering, receive a blessing like once per day or anything, or maybe it does in the bigger text, but I didn't notice. But anyway, yeah, we'll call it a day. I don't think I'm missing anything ginormous. Maybe I am, but I mean, I got no more doors, so I don't think there's anything else to do. So we got the study, which is a new room, but I don't feel like I got new information from that room. I feel like I got information about something that I had already figured out on my own. And then we got the shrine, but that didn't really turn out for us. And that's it, I think. So yeah, this day was rough, but maybe next time we can go pool pump room again like I was wanting to. We got halfway there this time, but that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be an opulent inn again, but hopefully something as good or better. Bye-bye now.